Hey yo, in this video I'm going to talk to you about Gigan from Godzilla. Next I'm going to do Godzilla, but now it's going to be about Gigan. Anyways, Gigan, whatever, is an alien cyborg kaiju who first appeared in the 1972 Toho Godzilla film Godzilla vs. Gigan, the ultimate weapon of the Space Hunter Nebula aliens. Gigan was deployed to Earth alongside King Ghidorah to aid in the invaders' conquest of the planet. Gigan and Godzilla began their assault Tokyo, where they were confronted by Godzilla and Anguirus after a grueling battle. Gigan and King Ghidorah both retreated into outer space. The following year, in Godzilla vs. Megalon, the Nebulans sent Gigan back to Earth to aid their allies. The Cetopians in their assault on the surface world. Gigan joined forces with the Cetopians' Guardian Megalon, but was sent retreating once again by the combined efforts of Godzilla and Jaguar. In the television series Zone Fighter, Gigan was now under the control of the Garrogus and had joined the ranks of the Terror Beasts. The Garrogus upgraded Gigan and sent him to Earth when he fought Godzilla once again, but was ultimately killed in battle with Zone Fighter. Gigan's next film appearance came in Godzilla Final Wars almost 30 years later, where he was under the control of the Zillions. Gigan engaged in Antarctica and was defeated by this, but the Zillions upgraded him and sent him to Tokyo to aid Monster X in the final battle against Godzilla. Mothra soon intervened on Godzilla's behalf, sacrificing her life to destroy Gigan once and for all. Despite the generally low perceived quality of his first two film appearance, Gigan was renamed a popular member of Godzilla's Rogues gallery and has been featured in numerous comics and video games over the years. Gigan's popularity contributed to his revival for Godzilla Final Wars, as he was one of director I can't really pronounce that name. Sorry, I'm not really good at pronouncing Japanese names. Favorite monsters. And Toho released two short films in 2022: Godzilla vs. Gigan Rex and Fest Godzilla 3 Gigan Attacks, to celebrate his 50th birthday. Yeah. Name. Oh god, all this stuff. Name. I don't really know. I'm not really gonna get into this. Let's talk about his development. Yeah. Development. Gigan was designed by Shoni, some Japanese illustrator, based on ideas by Mizuki. Was contracted in early 1971 by Toho production manager Masa Suzuki to design a space monster for a new Godzilla film. According to Nakano, the idea of Gigan was to create a monster with quite a different shape, wanting for the monster to be akin to richly colored dinosaur, and also being inspired by the design of the multi-layered worm by Japanese court ladies. Mizuki created two potential looks for Gigan: a triangular design reminiscent of his final appearance, and a circular design supporting a number of hemispheres across its body. Mizuki aimed for a sharp, florid look when creating Gigan's design, and took inspiration after birds. He based Gigan's form on migratory birds such as geese, and adopted this sharpness of an eagle from his Gigan's scythe-like appendages were said to have been inspired by alien Baltan from the Ultra series due to Mizuki frequently drawing Ultraman artwork for magazines, while the monster's signature visor eye was inspired by a pair of sunglasses worn by actor Yujiro Sun. In 1959's The Echo of Love, which Mizuki had seen as a student in 1960, originally Gigan was to have a single eye beneath the visor, which would move along a horizontal axis, though this was not preserved in the finished film. Mizuki was also responsible for conceiving nearly all of Gigan's weapons and abilities, such as his rotating chest saw and the canonical functionality of his head horn as a radar antenna. While Mizuki created concepts for the laser beam, Gigan is often depicted as having in publicity, it was actually who hatched the idea. Many statues of Buddha have an aura around their heads like angels. In Western paintings, I read an article about a strange ray shooting from a human forehead like ESP or Sixth Sense. He commented on the inspiration behind the ability. Nakano later decided against the idea, however, starting that it doesn't fit a monster, it fits a human or a superhuman. Jesus. Design, personality, Gigan. I'm not really going to get into his design, I'm just going to talk about his personality. Gigan is sometimes considered to be Godzilla's most brutal and violent opponent. In the 1992 book Special Graphics Godzilla vs. Mothra contrasts Gigan's personality with King Ghidorah and Mechagodzilla, two of Godzilla's other reoccurring foes from the show series. While King Ghidorah is described as a dignified villain, Gigan is said to be a bloodthirsty, ferocious cutthroat, in contrast to Mechagodzilla being consistently cold-hearted and composed professional. Gigan is shown to be very vicious and sadistic in combat, preferring to shred his opponents up close with his hook hands and buzzsaw. Gigan is also not above continuing to attack his enemies while they are down, as shown in his debut film, where he repeatedly struck and stabbed Godzilla with his hammer hands, while the latter was still left floored by the Godzilla Tower. According to Gigan's suit actor, he made the conscious decision to portray Gigan as enjoying the destruction he causes. However, at least in the show series, Gigan appears to be a bit of a coward, attempting to retreat and leaving his allies at the mercy of his enemies as soon as the tide of battle turns him. In Godzilla Finals, Gigan is shown to be somewhat incompetent, having his head easily blown off by Godzilla's atomic breath, and later slicing his own head off with two razor discs intended for Mothra. In Godzilla Island, Gigan actually becomes an ally of Godzilla after being defeated by him, and assists him and the other residents of Godzilla Island in fighting off invading monsters. This was the first instance of Gigan being portrayed as in a benevolent light. Gigan is also portrayed as a heroic monster in the novel Godzilla Project Mechagodzilla, the official prequel to the Godzilla anime trilogy, where he is utilized by the United Earth and to combat Godzilla multiple times during Operation Long March, saving lives of many soldiers in the process. And yeah, that's all I can say about it. Yeah, it's a pretty cool design. Looks like something out of Transformers, you know what I mean? You could fit right in fucking Transformers or something, you know? It kind of looks like a Shockwave, like, version of the Kaiji, you know? Shockwave look like that and stuff. He kind of look like that and stuff, you know what I mean? But all in all, it's a cool design. He looked kind of like, you know, he kind of reminds me of Shockwave from Transformers, although it's his own thing in it. He looks pretty cool, yeah. He's got the one eye, it's like a Cyclops, so it's pretty dope. All in all, it's a cool design, yeah. What I want in real life, yeah, why not? It's cool. It's like metallic, right? It's fucking wicked as shit, yeah. Could fly around with it and stuff, you know, blast fucking cities with it. I'm just joking, I'm not gonna do that. But I might as well just ride around there and have fun. But yeah, that's all I can say about Gigan, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!